Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Sugar and Sprinkle. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make pork steam bun or Siopao. This video is requested by Niza, so Niza, here it is, and I hope you like it. And if you want the recipe on this video, it will be in the link in the description box below. So first thing we need to do is we prepare the filling. So this is the pork. This is a pork shoulder that I cut into small pieces. And we need some onions. I'm using a shallot. You can use onions. Soy sauce. Sugar. Chopped garlic. This is 2 cloves of garlic I use. And some water. And also you can use an oyster sauce and hoisin sauce, but for this recipe I'm not using the hoisin sauce and oyster sauce because I am giving this to someone who have a seafoods allergy and she don't want any oyster sauce on this pork steam bun. But I will be putting the 2 kinds of filling in the recipe. So into the pan, add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm using olive oil, and then once it's get hot, add in the garlic, and then you're gonna saute it until the garlic start getting golden brown. Once it's getting golden brown, you're gonna add in your chopped onion or your chopped shallot. So you're gonna saute this until the onions get cooked. So now combine your soy sauce and your meat, and then sprinkle in the sugar. And just mix it in till it combines. So now the onion is ready. You're gonna add in the meat. And then you're gonna cook this until the meat gets tender. So cover it and let it simmer. But you're gonna stir this occasionally. My heat is in medium-high heat, by the way. At this point, you're gonna add in your water. And you're gonna let this simmer again. Now my meat is tender. If you are using a hoisin sauce and oyster sauce, you're gonna add it at this point. So now, once the meat is now cooked, you're gonna turn the heat off and you're gonna let this cool down completely because we are gonna start making our dough. So now we're gonna make our dough. we're gonna need all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, warm milk, I use whole milk, yeast, salt, lard or vegetable shortening, and 1 egg. So first step is we are gonna activate our yeast. So to the warm milk, sprinkle in a tablespoon of granulated sugar, and sprinkled in the yeast. You're gonna whisk it and set it aside until it gets foamy. So combine all the dry ingredients to the all-purpose flour, add in the granulated sugar and the salt. Just mix in until it's combined. So the yeast has now activated. As you can see, the mixtures start bubbling. So to knead my dough, I'm gonna be using my bread machine. You can always use your hand if you don't have a bread machine. So into the bread machine bucket, I add in my yeast mixture, the lard, the flour mixture, and lastly add in the egg. And you're gonna bring this back to the bread machine and let the bread machine knead the dough until it gets smooth and elastic. So while the machine is kneading the dough, I am preparing a grease bowl. I grease it with vegetable oil. So if you are using your hand to knead your dough, you're gonna knead it for about 7 to 8 minutes or until the dough gets smooth and elastic. So now I transferred my dough into the grease bowl and I'm gonna cover this, put it aside somewhere warm for about 1 hour. And while the dough is rising, make 13 pieces 5-inch circle of wax paper. This is where we're gonna put at the bottom of the siopao or the steam bun. So my dough has doubled in size and is now ready to cut and shape the siopao. So I divided my dough weighing 65 grams each. Shape our siopao. So here I just make the circle of each dough. Once it gets circled, then you're gonna flatten it out with a rolling pin. And that's good enough. So take a tablespoon of the filling and then put it at the center. Now you're gonna start folding this. So fold and pinch until you reach the end. So once you reach the end, you're gonna twist it. And then you're gonna pinch the end to the side too. And then I'm gonna show you one more time. Or you can just also gather all the end of the dough and then just pinch it to seal the dough, and then you're gonna put the wax paper at the bottom of the dough. Just like that. And once you've done shaping all the siopao, you are gonna steam this for about 12 to 15 minutes over medium-high heat. So now we're gonna start steaming our siopao. Don't make sure you give spaces in between so they won't stuck into each other. And after steaming it for I think 15 minutes, this is what it looks like. And the other one, this is what it looks like, the one that we just sealed the both ends, and this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna open up one of these to show you what the inside looks like. And this is what the inside look like. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing into my channel. I will see you in my next video. Bye!